We're live.
We're live. Let's get jury centered. All right, thank you. Hello. We can just go ahead and get started. A working lunch for the last 30 minutes. That was a great way to put it. How are we feeling? Feeling full? Hot. Any other adjectives that are descriptive and not about the game? Nervous, that's about the game. Tell me about it, Ryan. Oh yeah, sorry. Jury. Ryan. Morgan. Bailey and last tribal council, you all voted out Dr. Sam Wickman, our fourth member of the jury. One of you will be joining them in just a few minutes. Back to you, Ryan. I'm very sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
You were nervous.
Yeah, I mean, just the numbers are getting smaller. And, like, I think alliances are really going to test it. So it's just nerve-wracking. I really hope that what people have been telling you to this point is...
Absolutely. Doug, safe. After what was probably a very revealing challenge, which we'll get to, but how does that feel?
It was great. I'm coming for Chad's spot for the power rankings. I gotta say that.
Yeah, so Lieutenant Chad, how are you feeling? And number one in the power rankings, what does that even mean?
I guess that means I'm good at challenges. So, I mean, I take that as a compliment, but yeah, definitely, put the target on your back. But same with Doug, like he's won 2 in a row now. So.
And some people have had some very nice things said about them, right? If you had something nice said about you, raise your hand. Isn't it nice to get some reassurance? Olivia, tell me about the things that you heard. Were they reassuring? Were they concerning? Tell me about it.
I think one of them that I was tied for was like most likely to bring home to your parents or something like that. It obviously feels nice to hear it, but I think you also don't want people to perceive you as like a threat because you're likable or that sort of thing. So I think we're all trying to strike a balance of all basically all the categories that we had to answer for. We're all trying to like strike that balance, but on a game and not game note, I really have enjoyed meeting everyone, and I do hope that we're friends after this. So I hope those comments about who you like expect to be friends with and stuff after, I hope we can all do that.
David, you had something not so nice said about you.
Do you remember what it was? Because I don't.
Yes, I do. It was who thinks that they're in control of this game. How do you respond to that?
I think it comes from like, kind of honestly wanting to play the game, so you kind of have to do stuff, and so people sometimes don't like that Band-Aid being ripped off, but it's not really, I don't think that, and I really think that it's just, in order to kind of play the game, you kind of, it takes two to tango, and you have to talk to somebody, so if I'm being perceived as like, I think I'm in, that's also like, I think a perception that other people take to, they wouldn't get to kind of play the game if I wasn't also reacting to it.
One that also wasn't so positive, I looked towards Sam. And Sam, I think you had two that one was like, it could be spun as positive.
Yeah.
One of the underdogs. But then on top of that, someone whose voice matters the least. And hearing that verbally from these 10, or at least indirectly, how did that feel?
I mean, on like a human level, it's not like the best thing to hear, but like it's a game, so if I can like process through my tofu disaster, like I can process this, but like, everyone loves the underdog story. So.
That they do. Well, we'll get to the vote. Doug is the only person you can outvote for. The rest of you will be voting for one of the other 9 people. Olivia, David, you will be up first. Let's go. Yes, I got the question of where's the music. I don't want to get pulled off YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't need anyone taking that down because they're like, oh, you're using the theme song. Stupid.
That does happen.
Everyone well hydrated? It's a scorcher. I'm trying to smell it. Just hold the read, maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, I heard that.
That'd be cool.
Is that a truck?
Yeah, no, that was that.
Alright, let's stand by. Very
You said I'm not giving you my
Greg, he goes, I'm gonna change my number.
Changing the number, blocking this away from Instagram. Goodbye.
Yeah, so I'm going through some emotional turmoil currently.
Don't we have on-site mental health?
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah. Love that. Just quite nice to watch all of this.
I think we should go to Trump.
Oh, we will leave that. We have
I think it's hard to, like, I have great friends.
Totally fine.
I agree.
I just was surprised that like you said, you agreed to do a full weekend with no prize for a show. You're like, you have nothing to do with that.
I wouldn't do it if it wasn't for that. I don't think
I would.
well, like, what show?
I was.
We had a big boom of thunder earlier. Yeah, but look that way.
I mean, obviously, same. Cut from the
A
same.
little rain is one thing, a downpour is another.
You're the last ones. Not now. Oh yeah. You're okay. I think no.
I never had a conversation with her.
She was on the team. So I talked to her. And a jacket. Chad came from golf. Yeah, for sure. And then I'm dead ass. Before I made that statement, y'all think her Chad.
It's okay, bro.
That's crazy. See, yours is recorded.
Apparently it's crazy on
That was on live.
But I also am not.
They were like, throw this phone away.
That's what I knew. Sorry. I was kind of falling on my hands.
I wanted to touch it.
I don't know why. It's not like you can see what the letters are you're walking with them.
Alright, we are live. Where double digits become single digits. We vote final 10. One of you will become the fifth member of the jury before we announce that. If anybody has an item or an advantage and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright. I'll read the votes. Our first vote is Chad. Sam. One vote Chad. One vote Sam. David. One vote Chad. One vote Sam. One vote David. David. That's 2 votes, David. Three votes, David. 1 vote, Chad. 1 vote, Sam. David. 4 votes, David. 1 vote, Chad. And 1 vote, Sam. In 10th place, and the 5th member of our jury, is David. 5 is enough.
Good job, guys.
It's out.
Symbolic, sure.
We'll do a symbolic one. I'll give you the little snuffer that I have nothing to blow.
Okay, good.
David, from the very beginning, I know you were excited about this game. Running a game of your own, too. I hope you enjoyed playing ours. And at the end of the day, I really appreciate your assistance with things. And we're looking forward to having you part of this community. Drive to smoking.
Good job, David.
Final 9. You guys are in single digits. We're going to be moving at a very accelerated pace. We have things to do and we have places to go. The first place we're going is the gazebo. That rhymes. Look at that. Pack up your stuff. We're going straight into it.
On the road, like, are you about to get it done?
So what was this page?